Paul Williamson at the line to shoot his and one, and he connects.
Well, here you go, Tony. 7-point game, 3 minutes left.
Wheeling Park now led by Goodwin, who's been the leader of this team throughout the night with 22. But he's starting to seem like he's cooling off a little bit. Now here comes Paul Williamson of Logan. And the ball is still on the deck.
Timeout.
The ref wants to call timeout. They're not going to give it to him, but it's going to stay with Logan.
Man, I thought Paul, he ran immediately to the official. He knew he wasn't going to be in the play, Tony. He was trying to call timeout. They didn't give it to him.
Oh, actually, the possession arrow was in the favor of Wheeling. I think what the problem was there was I don't think Trevor really ever gained possession on that to call timeout for Logan. Because he rolled right over top of it, and as you can, from what I can remember with my poor photographic memory, is the arm was caught there a little bit behind his back there and just didn't quite have possession. You can't call a timeout until you have possession of it.
Yeah, that was a good call there, Tony. I just seen, I was watching Paul. His reaction immediately, he ran to the official and was trying to call a timeout, but, like you said, in a skirmish like that, you got to have clear, what do they say in the NFL on the replay?
Indisputable evidence.
Indisputable evidence.
There we go. Football season, we know it's a long ways away, folks, but if you have a school that you'd like us to cover, hit us up on WVSportsNet.com. Leave us a message. We can't promise anything, but we're always open to new venues all the time, as well as basketball, too. We've got a couple requests, and we're doing everything we can to fit them in the schedule. And if you're watching this before Martin Luther King Day, again, we have an excellent opportunity here at WVSN to bring you not one, not two, but 3 quality basketball games on Monday, featuring Huntington Prep with all 5 starters going high D1 or being recruited by D1 talent, including 2 or 3 going to WU. We'll get more on that here later. But right now, let's worry about the game on hand. 58-51, back to action. Wheeling Park up by 7, 2:30 to go. The number 12, Vondell Bell, getting over to Goodwin. And the ball is on the deck again. Logan's defense starting to get a little stingy here late in the 4th quarter. And Goodwin going up and connecting. Just at the Red Sea parted for him there, right around the hoop. They all went off for the feed-off pass and left Goodwin wide open to the hoop.
He's been doing that all night, hasn't he, Tony?
60-51. And Paul Williamson, nice job there of drawing. Why not get a three points there while the clock stopped with under 2 minutes to go? 60-51. He can make this a 6-point ball game. That's the closest Logan's seen it in quite some time.
Yeah, that's a good basketball play, Tony, because he, like you said, he's able to stop the clock. Put another foul on the board, which, after one more, they'll be shooting 2 for the rest of the night.
Paul Williamson, he's 10 of 11 from the free throw line tonight. So do you think he made the right call by drawing the foul? Answer that one for you. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was watching that. Number 3 is fouled out of the game.
I was just teasing you there, buddy, but I like the observation. Keep me on my toes here. I only had him there as 4th, but that's a starter out for Wheeling Park. So even a more crucial foul.
Yeah, because I don't think either one of these teams have went real deep tonight, have they, Tony?
No, Wheeling Park's run 8, and Logan's run 7, week 7, as David Brown's only seen limited act. Well, 8. They had Keaton Johnson in there as well. So 8 on both ends. And he is 13 of 14 on the night from the free throw line, Paul Williamson.
2-possession ball game.
60-54, 6-point lead, as you just heard from Mr. Foster over here. And we have a foul on the Logan end of it. Actually, we have number 3, Matthew Green, also in for the Wildcats. The 9th different player they've ran tonight. Matthew Green's going to pick up the foul there. That'll be the 6th, so they're going to be in bonus after this one. Go Goodwin, the pulse here for the Patriots tonight. Emil Popic has it stolen away by Paul Williamson. He's going to go the lane. Hilton. 4-point game, under a minute to go. An immediate foul by Williamson.
Good play, Tony. That's what you want out of your defense.
That's huge.
Yeah, a lot of people might think they wasted some time there, but them 2 points, that was worth it.
That'll be Paul's first, so he had some fouls to spare. And coming out will be Matthew Green, and then will be Keaton Johnson, number 42, the sharpshooting 3-point specialist for Logan. Now we're going to hear the crowd go for it. And he misses it. Here we go. Paul Williamson, give her to Deontay Coleman. He's going to go into the lane. Find Trevor Andrews underneath. It's good. 60-58, under a minute to go. And listen to this place go. Now we're seeing the Logan crowd at its finest. And this place is simply erupted to the point I can't even hear myself think, John.
I tell you, Tony, that's exciting. You know, they done what they were coached to do. You know, back-to-back possessions. They get a steal. They get 2 points. You know, Paul makes another great basketball move, fouling the guy. Misses the free throw. Quick down the other end. You know, good awareness by Deontay. That's the first time we saw that all night, to where when a Logan player gets in the lane, he looks for the guy on the offside block, because I mean he's been open. You've alluded to that a couple times tonight. You know, Trevor's been standing there by himself, and Deontay was able to find him right there.
And what a time for Trevor Andrew to get back in the scorebooks here. Well, John, here's the question. Bub Goodwin's been your good go-to guy for Wheeling Park. But other than that layup, he's been kind of absent here in the fourth quarter. Who do you go to? Not putting you on the spot at all.
If I'm who? Wheeling Park?
Yeah.
Oh, I go back to the pulse. I mean, the
Goodwin?
Yeah, the Goodwin kid. Yeah, Bub. I mean, he's electric all night.
We'll see if he can get back on the track here in the fourth quarter. This place is going absolutely berserko. And here we go. They break the press. Bub Goodwin. Oh, they're gonna call the foul. This place is
Logan faithful.
This place is teetering on the edge of a riot.
Yeah.
Here come the Boo Birds.
That's right. Well, it took them a little longer than what I thought, but they're out.
That'll be Coleman's third. Now Goodwin, he hasn't shot a free throw yet tonight. Let's see what happens. It's good.
Still 1 point, one possession game, Tony.
Even if Logan comes back down by 4, you just go for another 2. You make Wheeling Park hit their free throws.
That's right. A lot of time left.
No need for a 3 if Goodwin connects on this. And he doesn't. And the rebound's going to go to Coleman. Finds Stevie Browning open for 3 in the corner. In and out, no good. Andrews with the putback. And it. Now we have a 1-point game, 61-60. 41.3 seconds to go here in this one. And holy macaronis. 13-point deficit down to a 1-point game. We all but had Logan rid off, John.
Yeah.
And boy, what a fool do I feel like, because this is turning out to be one of the arguably better games we've seen. I'd put it up there with that Lincoln County Ripley game. But this is a top 10 game.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Tony, at one point in this fourth quarter, towards the beginning, they were down by 13 points. And like you said, we'd wrote them off. We thought, well, that's about all. That's a pretty big margin to try to come back, in 8 minutes of basketball. But Logan, man, they're hitting on all cylinders here in the fourth quarter. Thanks to no other than Mr. All-State, Paul Williamson. I mean, he's really been the catalyst of that team. So, I mean, you think, down the last 41 seconds, he's got to touch the ball, Tony.
And it's going to come. I don't even know where to go from here. 41.3 seconds, 61-60. This has been a wild, wild one here in the fourth quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Wheeling Park was up 13-12, and then at half, 28-26, Logan taking a 3-point lead. And then they went down by as many as 13 in the fourth quarter, and here they are down by 1 with 41.3 seconds left. So let's see what happens here. The Goodwin gets the ball, give and go with Neal. They get it over to Poppich. Poppich over to Goodwin, and Goodwin's going to get fouled there by Browning.
That's a good foul. You know, they played it all the way up to half court, Tony. See if they get a steal. They won't waste any more time. Go ahead and put them on the free throw line.
33.7 seconds. Worst case scenario here, Logan's down by 1 possession. But again, this is one of those scenarios where you don't go for the three-pointer if you get the ball back down by 3 points.
You're exactly right, Tony. Just in my mind, you keep chipping away 2 at a time.
I mean, I don't think the home court advantage is starting to get to Wheeling Park here a little bit. Misses the 1-and-1, down by 1 point. Under 30 seconds to go. Logan going back over here to Deontay Coleman. The view may be partially blocked here, but I'll navigate you through this as best as I possibly can. Deontay Coleman up top of the key. Going to work off the screen there from Trevor Andrews. Coleman's going to go to the lane. No foul called. Rebound's going to go to Poppich. 6.5 seconds left. Down 61-60. Bluebirds are out, but it ain't over. Still only a 1-point game. Wheeling Park will have 2 free throws here.
Mark Hatcher's living. He felt like his senior point guard driving to the lane got a body, and he probably did, Tony. But they've been consistent. I'll give this referee crew credit tonight. They have been consistent.
They have let them play.
Yep.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It was a double bonus, so the tip back is no good. Still a 1-point game. 61-60. And I tell you what, that is huge for the Wildcats. Because the worst case scenario now, they're down by 2, and all they need is a layup with under 5 seconds to go. And they have plenty of speedsters on the floor. Oh, actually, they're going to have to put time back on the clock because they, even the shot clock guy, I think it was at 6.2? Let's see, 6.5. Even better for the Wildcats.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good catch by the officials too, Tony. That they didn't allow that time to be wasted.
And he hits the second one.
There we go. No timeout. We're going to run it.
Give it to Paul. With 1.4 seconds left, Stevie Browning with the unbelievable pass up the floor. Oh my God, what just happened, Johnny? Logan down by 13 points in the fourth quarter has Paul Williamson at the line to ice this one up. He is 13 of 14 from the free throw line. Oh my goodness, give me a bottle of water.
This place is rocking, Tony.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Well, that's what they practice. They got the ball in, half court, Stevie Browning, great pass, great streak by Williamson. Used his athletic ability, got by everybody on the floor. Tony, when he gets in the lane, they're probably maybe, 2 or 3 players better in the state. But still yet tonight, Paul Williamson, he made that shot. He's got Logan rocking.
And it's safe to say that Logan has the opportunity to literally steal this one from the Wheeling Park Patriots.
That's exactly right. Good pun on words, my friend, because defense for the Logan Wildcats lacked tonight at times. But when the fourth quarter came around, Hatcher rallied his troops, Tony, and they got the message loud and clear that they were going to come back from 13. It started on the defensive end. And, man, my hat's off to them. They played an unbelievable 8 minutes of basketball. 1.4, Tony, is what we've come down to.
Tell you what, it took them a while to find the lighter, but they finally got that spark lit. And Williamson hasn't made it yet. This one, we could be getting free basketball here tonight. And there's still 1.4 seconds left. That's still plenty.